Hello everyone, happy Friday, Merry Christmas. This is super late, but to my credit, in Central Time, I am still getting this recorded and hopefully uploaded before the end of the day. So, let me go ahead and give you a little bit of history and background as to why this is so late and what's going on today. If you recall from the last episode, we're on vacation, so I'm not in my normal element here. This isn't the normal background you see. Last week, I was broadcasting out of my brother-in-law's half-finished office over at his place, and this week we're actually in a different home. So I am doing a little bit of recording at night with a mirror behind me, a couple decorations there. And it has been a bit of a crazy week, to say the least. So yeah, we as I mentioned, traveled cross country, bunch of animals, couple kids, and one of those young children has come down with bronchitis this week, a few days before Christmas, and so last minute scrambling with how are we going to modify family Christmas plans, and how are we going to still make it cheery and happy and Christmas-like for the little one, and all the fun things that you can imagine that would come with the excitements and disappointments and the ups and downs of getting such a sickness right before Christmas time with all the family and cousins and all that. It's been, and then not to mention the parental strain of having to be up, making sure you're washing hands every time you're done touching whatever nasty, snotty tissues are in the room, and trying to keep them happy and comfortable when fever spikes, and trying to keep those germs from getting to other kids. And all I can do is sit here and laugh at this point a little bit, because there's really nothing more to say about it. For those of you that are parents, I'm sure you've been down this road. Having this happen during Christmas is just the icing on the cake, right? So, at any rate, again, like I said, I'm kind of recording out of my normal element, so you're going to hear a few odd noises in the background. We're kind of getting some things cleaned up here tonight, so I did have it pointed out during the last episode that my notifications were going off a bunch, which, you would think I would have noticed that during the recording, but I was so focused on the recording that I, in fact, did not notice that. We should not hear any of those noises during this broadcast. What it turns out that was Wi-Fi was terrible in my brother-in-law's office, and I had my VPN connection up, and that VPN connection kept dropping and reconnecting constantly because of the terrible Wi-Fi. Don't have that problem today. But we do, I just heard the fancy little dinging bells of the dryer or washer or something go off in the background, and all kinds of professionalness bubbling up tonight. So pardon all those odd things, but at least I can say Christmas Day, I got the recording done. So I may not have any great content for you tonight, but I'm trying. So tonight, I've got my laptop propped up on two empty Lego boxes from the Christmas fun, so that gets the job done. And I've actually got the mic propped in front of me tonight, so that's cool. A set up a little bit better here tonight. And I'm really not gonna go over too much. My wife told me I should get on and just say, you know what, guys, I quit. And today, I kind of, at the end of this day, I kind of feel like just saying, whatever. I'm just gonna ramble for 15 minutes, but I'll actually get to a few things. One of them is actually a pretty big announcement that I'm going to make, and I've had time to kind of talk about this at Rackspace a little bit with the people on my team, so I can go ahead and put it out there now at this point. But I did, in fact, accept an offer from Deloitte earlier last week as a unified communications architect. So I will be joining Deloitte on the 25th of January, a whole new leg in my career, completely new journey. I'm very excited for this. This is going to be a cool new thing. I'll be working on the internal enterprise-wide deployment of Link and Skype for Business. all kinds of fun things having with PBX replacement and Office 365 migrations and stuff that I just cannot wait to get my hands on. This is going to be a cool new opportunity, and I'm very grateful to have had that offer extended my way. So, of course, pending background investigation, and nothing should be a problem there, but, there's still the T's to cross and the I's to dot. So, in terms of the place that I'm leaving behind, Rackspace has been an awesome place to work, and it is a very bittersweet thing to leave. I've worked for some great people, had great managers. If you know anything about Rackspace, they are well known for their culture, for the Racker culture they have, and for the awesome support they provide to their customers. And I can say that I've lived that and experienced that, and it is indeed a sad time to be leaving all that, but this is the right move at this time for me, and I'm very excited about the adventure ahead. So, at any rate, and next month I'll be changing that contact information. Should have a new email address, and Twitter handle will stay the same and all that, but I'll have to update my bio in about 37 different places within social media and all that fun stuff. So, at any rate, that's my big news. Very cool, very exciting stuff. Aside from that, the Skype for Business news, specific things this week, I did not, due to the aforementioned bronchitis going through the family here, I did not have a whole lot of time to stay too current with what's going on. But there were a couple little things that I did notice. One of them was that my Android prompted me to update my recently updated Skype for Business client. So I went through that, installed that update. Nothing big or earth-shattering there, but for those of you that did just install your Skype for Business client or update your Link 2013 client to Skype for Business on Android, should be another update out there pending. Let me pull up the phone, and I can tell you what version number is. The version number is 6.0.0.8. And kind of the key thing that I see toward the top there is an update to the manifest to ensure deployment on tablets. So this update may be a little more pertinent for those of you that are running the client on a tablet, which is not me at this time, but one of these days maybe. We'll get there. So that was on the mobile side. The other thing that I saw out there on Twitter was a cool new tool that is very much in the beta stages, as told by Andrew Morpeth, who is a Microsoft MVP. And let me see here. Call Flow Manager Beta 0.1. And on his blog, title, the URL is ucgeek.co. He has a blog post on there from December 14th, 2015, for the Call Flow Manager Beta 0.1. And so this is something he's been working on and has announced, and it looks like a really cool, nifty little tool here. What he says about it at this point is, that it gives you a single interface to view your workflows, queues, groups, business hours, holidays, users, and numbers. Visibility of workflow IVRs with 10 options, 0 through 9, and up to 2 levels deep. A phone number inventory. Now, I think he did say that this is kind of just a read-only version at this point, but the ability to make changes and stuff will be forthcoming. I'm not saying the exact text for that, or maybe I'm glazing over it too fast or something like that. But, creating or updating is not available in this release, but will be coming soon. While this is the case, the read-only version still offers some real value, and it certainly looks like it does. So if this sounds like it's something that would be of use in your particular deployment that you're working on, or deployments for your customers if you're in consulting, check it out now. Start kicking the tires on it. Give Andrew some feedback. He's really looking for that. And nicely done, Andrew. Looking forward to testing it out myself one of these days soon, and looking forward to seeing how it evolves over time. So very cool stuff. That, plus the Skype for Business Android client update, and my own personal announcement of the new position that I've taken with Deloitte were the news of the week coming from me. It's about time to crash, about time to get some rest. And like I said, I'm in Texas, so it's the end of Christmas. I'm very tired. It's been a very long day, and I figured a shiner would be fitting for the end of the day. So I'm gonna crack into this. And I wish you all a very Merry Christmas again. Everybody enjoy the rest of your holiday weekend, and please travel safely if you're out there traveling to visit family or going home from visiting family. And for the rest of you taking the next week off to spread into the New Year weekend, enjoy the rest of the time off. I will try my best to have something out January 1st, which is, again, a Friday, early in the morning like I'm supposed to. But if I don't, maybe it'll be another late night deal like this where I just got my butt handed to me by the day. So at any rate, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Again, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and we will be talking to you guys next week.